Wolf.
I think it's time we decided.
We need to figure out what to do with Deirdre and her brother. Eskel wants everyone to say their piece. This concerns our safety and Khair Morin. A mistake could cost us dearly.
Let's do this.
I'll start. I think we should stay out of this, meaning we can no longer shelter the girl. The reason is simple. If we meddle and Sabrina informs Henselt, Kedwen will be off-limits to us for decades.
Lambert?
I don't really care for Deirdre, but I detest the fact that some blue blood who rules 3 cold hills comes here demanding obedience. This is Khair Morin. Royal authority doesn't extend here. I think we need to drive away the noble and the sorceress.
What about you, Eskel?
I'm torn. I understand Vesemir. On the other hand, I owe the girl. I feel some kind of bond. I'm incapable of being objective. I'd like to hear your opinion, Wolf.
I'm with Vesemir. We can't meddle. We need to be neutral.
Geralt.
Sorry, Eskel. That's what I believe.
All right. I'll go tell her.
Geralt, go with him. Not likely to be an easy conversation.
I'll go. I'd love a fight.
Lambert, this is serious. I'll go with Eskel.
We'll join you in a bit.
That was nice.
Deirdre, we spoke to Vesemir and Lambert. You must leave.
You've made your choice. I expected as much, though I had hoped.
You don't understand.
Deirdre, we can't put Khair Morin at risk. They hardly love us as it is, and King Hensel can be irritable.
So, you have chosen the lesser evil. The problem is, it is not the lesser evil to me. You have betrayed me like all who I ever trusted, like my father, like Roban.
Eskel.
You'll pay for this.
Deirdre, we won't give you up to the sorceress, but you can't stay at Khair Morin. Listen, please.
No, Eskel, it is too late. You have made your choice and must endure the consequences.
Eskel, watch out!
What happened?
We need a magic healer. Eskel was cut across his face and stabbed in the gut. He'll be dead in 15 minutes.
I'll need an hour to unlock the laboratory, release all the traps.
I'll try to bring Sabrina here.
Where's Deirdre?
She cut up Eskel, summoned the Archospores, and fled.
Impressive for a young woman.
What happened? I sensed a change in the aura and got here as fast as I could. Where's the girl?
She attacked us and fled.
How could you let that happen? We must find her.
We need to help Eskel first. He's seriously wounded. You need to use your magic.
I could, of course, but why should I? This never would have happened if you had listened to me.
Sabrina, please help him.
Very well, but you must promise me something in exchange. You should have no trouble doing so after what happened here. You must pledge that none of you will impede my search for her. That's not too much to ask for the life of one of the last remaining witches, is it?
We can't give you our word, and not because we don't want to. Eskel is bound to Deirdre by the law of surprise. It's his decision. We cannot make it for him.
I'll be satisfied if you stop meddling, and if you advise Eskel likewise, should he ask.
I can promise you neither. And take my advice, Sabrina. Don't scoff at destiny.
I don't believe in destiny, Witcher. What is more, I think you're a fool to measure your friend's life against some convoluted ideology. Have it your way, and know that I intended to help him from the start.
Why the games, then?
I wish to test your belief in that nonsense. Now I must get to work. I doubt destiny alone can cure this fool. I've done all I can now. In a few days he'll be like new. I cannot remove the scar, it's his for good.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Yes, thanks. And I'm sorry. I had my doubts that you would help.
Actually, Sabrina has her conditions.
Explain.
Sabrina wanted us to promise we would leave the matter to her. I refused.
And yet I healed you in spite of that. I trust I will not come to regret it.
Your decision, Eskel.
I'm truly grateful, but I understand that destiny cannot be denied. I can't make you any promises.
Be warned, Witcher. The girl can only bring death. You refuse to relinquish her, so the blood she will inevitably shed will stain your hands.
Don't worry about us. We tend to our own matters.
Sabrina Glevisig, we are ever so grateful for your selfless assistance, but there's nothing more to be said, and our Witcher's duty calls.
Enough, I think I understand. And trust we shall never meet again. Farewell, Witchers.
Deirdre had to leave. We couldn't afford to risk Kaer Morhen. A Witcher is no fairy tale prince. The princess should have looked elsewhere for someone to save her. A Witcher doesn't meddle in the disputes of the nobly born. He remains neutral. Sometimes neutrality exacts a high price. For the next 2 years, Deirdre terrorized southern Kedwen. The bounty on her increased over time. Stories of her cruelty spread far and wide, beyond the Yaruga River. They say she was finally slain by a man with a terribly scarred face. They also say he never claimed the reward.
The Witchers never again spoke of Deirdre. Though none ever forgot her, each carrying her memory in his heart.